Hello everyone, and welcome to Crafting with Amy. I had told you all that I would do a video demonstrating this yarn winder, and the only place I could find to be able to do that is here on my table. So when it comes out of the box, it's like this, and this again came from Temu. So it has a little clamp here. So I'm going to clamp it to this table. This table is thinner, and then you just wind this down. If you can see that. And I'm sorry, my cords are in the way. I tried to do this with my phone, but I couldn't get it the right angle. So then you take this and you turn it until it locks, and then this you pull out until it clicks. And then you're supposed to thread this through some fancy way, but even the videos I watched on how to do this, because the instructions, they just stuck it through the hole. So that's what I'm going to do. And I just have a skein of yarn over here, and I'm pulling from the center, and you just turn the crank, but you want to hold onto this. This is like ASMR. It is so cool. So I'm just holding on to the yarn. Obviously that skein of yarn, I got that for a Volkswagen bus. It was Joanne's Big Twist a couple of years ago. I ended up making the Volkswagen bus bag out of an aqua type color. And I guess you can go faster, I don't know. But this is so cool. See, it just rotates. It's getting harder and harder, it seems like, to find the center pull on yarn skeins. But this one, normally I'll just give up and start pulling from the outside one, and then I end up with a yarn barf in the middle. I mean, it's awful. I don't know how big you can make these. I've made several. Because it's just so much easier. And then you can, like if you have one of those things to help it, what do you call it, that I showed in my last video to pull from. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and I'm just going to take this off. Whoops, I meant to pull that through. It should still be there. Where is it at? Okay, yeah. So there's that. And then you can take your, this is what I've been doing, taking what it is. I won't need to, because this will be used for hats. But yeah, this thing is neat. And I don't know, you know, about other brands. I know they make electric ones and different, that I have already, I mean, I've done several from Bits and Bops. I hope y'all are doing okay. I also have, I'm going to change my camera position, some progress on things that I've been working on, where I'm at with those, and then I'll probably go ahead and cake up the rest of this, but not on video. So let me change everything and I'll be right back. I just did this and thought I was recording. I have no clue. Okay, so I think I'll find out when I go to edit. I was showing you all, I showed you the wool winder or yarn winder. I love that thing. Here is some of the Temu yarn. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to provide the warmth needed. It's anti-pilling, it's very soft, it's very good to work with, but it looks like a basket, don't it? It's taking more rows even, and I was afraid if I went up a hook size that it would make it even more, you know, not as warm. So I like the yarn, and that one I can't remember, it just said they really didn't give a whole lot of details. But that is another tutorial by Gadget Crochet. This yarn, and I already put it up because it took it just a little bit over a skein to do this one. This is this yarn, and I'm going to tell you, I love it. It is a true 4. It is wool thread, delicate and soft, intimate warmth. %, Australian wool, anti-pilling fiber 30%, moisture regain 10%, 50 grams, color 4528. But this is warm, and it's very nice to work with. I'm not a big fan of wool because to me wool has always been itchy, but this is very soft, and it's like it just glides on your hook. So I definitely recommend that one, and it took, like I said, a little over 1. And then this one, of course, first somehow or another I messed up on this one. And it's Gadget Crochet. Whoops, Gadget Crochet also, but I messed up in the front. But this yarn from Temu, I didn't care for. It's supposed to be a 4 as well. It would probably take two strands to make it a 4, but I mean it's soft. It's not as soft as this one. It's not as warm, and I'm just not that crazy about it. It came 10 to a pack, so you know, possibly for scarves or something like that, or doubling it up. But this one, and again, I don't know what I did there. I messed up with the pattern, because I've made one more of hers like this and it didn't do that. So, and I only messed it up in the front. But you know, it would make a good kid size, probably. I don't know, because this one is going to take more rows, and I like that yarn, but I don't know what that one's called. I don't even know if it said. It was, I have it in black too. Anisa yarn. I love this easy yarn. Best for beginners. It says it's a 4. I don't know. It feels like more like a 3 to me, but this one here, it's not as soft as this. It's not as easy to work with. It tangles up more, but I will figure out some way to make it work. And then I wanted to show you the progress on, I've been making, I have to keep several things going or I get bored. I've always wanted to make these retro daisy granny squares. These are the ones I've sewn the ends in. And I found, I think it's Play Hooky With Me is the name of her channel. And her tutorial was better than any I've seen. So you make the little, centers, and you can make as many of those as you want. But then you're working with 2 colors of yarn for a while. But this was, as far as the ones I've seen, the easiest explanation of how to do it. And so I'm just using scrap yarn. I think that one reminds me of like watermelon or something. But I think they're cute. And then I've got another one. I don't know how many of these it would take. You could make a bag out of these, like a shoulder bag. Usually, I don't know, I'd probably add some more rounds to the border. And then you usually take, I've made bags like this before, but you would put like, that would be the side. And you'd put another one and do it up like that, and that would be, and then do one more on the back. So it would make it cute, then you make a strap, but I think they're cute. I think so far this one's my favorite. No, wait, maybe that one. These two, I'm trying to work them where like they complement each other. That one is my least favorite because the yellow doesn't stand out with that light pink background. But and I've only sewn the ends in on a few, but so that is what I wanted to show you all, and I hope you all are doing well. And I really do recommend this yarn winder. It's Temu brand, but from what I've seen of other people and what they have, they make electric ones, they make fancier ones. I see nothing wrong with this one, and they come in handy. It makes yarn easier to store. It makes it where you don't run into a yarn barf, so that's key. So I hope y'all are doing okay, and I will see you in the next video. I'm getting ready to do a video on hook review, or like the different hooks I've tried and which I find to be better, at least for me. So be watching for that one, and you all have a good rest of your week.